So I wanted to do a little update, well, a video about issues. It's kind of weird because I'm having some Coca-Cola because I always start coughing if I don't. I have some coffee as well. So it's kind of strange sometimes that I'm walking down the street and going to the shop, and all of a sudden somebody starts yelling my name out and saying, you know. I look around and think, who's that? Oh, I don't know who they are. And they're yelling and saying, they call me by name. And I'm thinking, oh my God, who's that? You know, I'm not somebody that wants to be shouted at in the street, like, you know, but then I'm thinking, oh my God, no. So I spend like 10 to 15 minutes or even an hour thinking, who is that? You know, and then I realise I'm on YouTube, for God's sake. Somebody watched my YouTube channel and they're just saying hi, and I think, oh, well, that explains it. So I don't know who you are. I mean, just for those people who are waving at me, just realise I don't know who you are, but you know who I am because you're watching me on a video or a screen or a video, monitor. You're watching me, but I don't know you. Sorry. It's embarrassing. It's kind of I'm not somebody who wants to. What's the word? I'm not somebody that likes having a fan base, if you know what I mean. I'm not a movie star or anything. I'm just trying to help some people, but it's very unsettling, especially when it's kids, because I'm thinking, oh my God, what's going on here? Like, because I don't know any kids except my own daughters. Well, they're not kids technically anymore. They're grown up now, but. So there's another issue I wanted to mention quickly. It's just YouTube is now Lewis Rossman. I'll put a link at the end screen. Lewis Rossman has been talking about the fact that Google YouTube wants content providers, that is people like myself, to pay for views. That excuse me. I guess the coke didn't work. So that to me is completely wrong. That is wrong. I mean, look. I mean, there are people like myself who it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort. And to produce videos. Do you think we're doing it because we're getting something? We're getting some kind of a benefit from it. I mean, the only benefit I get from it is trying to help people. I don't get any financial incentive. My YouTube channel's been active since 2007, and in that period of time, I've only got about 778 subscribers. And I don't nag people to subscribe because, let's face it, if you're interested in what I'm doing, you'll want to subscribe by yourself. You won't need me to tell you to subscribe. Well, I've done videos like this before explaining this, but, well, it's hard for people to find this stuff, I suppose. But the point is this, right? YouTube is wanting people like me to pay them to have their videos, promoted. Well, they should be paying us, right? But they're not paying me. They're not paying me anything. I don't get no money. The only thing I get occasionally is some kind soul come along and donate something and buy me a coffee, or you have to go to my home YouTube page to do that. But it's very, very rare. I think it's over a year since I had somebody donate something, and it was only a small amount anyway. It was about 10 quid or something. I can't remember now. But YouTube is wanting people like myself to pay them to promote our videos. And I have noticed in the last few weeks that my subscriber count has really kind of plateaued. What's the word? It's just frozen in time. It's not going up and it's not going down. It's just stuck where it is. And I think that's a shame, really, because if YouTube wants... if YouTube really is got a mentality for growth, they have to they have to provide, they have to allow content providers to be able to show their content. They have to promote people's content, because what people might not be interested in today, they might be interested in tomorrow. When I say that, I mean they might be interested in it more so as they get older. Because let's face it, if a lot of kids are watching my channel, they're not really going to understand what I'm doing anyway. But as they get older, they might decide they want to learn about electronics and machines and mechanics and all that stuff. But you see, if YouTube isn't going to support content providers, then content providers are just going to stop. They're just going to give up, right? Because there's been many times I've been on that edge, that tipping point where I felt like, what's the point, you know? What's the point? Well, there's no point in it. I can't afford to do this anymore. I should just quit, pack up, you know, pack my bags and wave goodbye to YouTube and Google, and that's it. Basically say, that's it, I've had enough. Well, I'm getting to that point. And if YouTube and Google, if Google, YouTube, because it's all, Google owns YouTube now. It didn't used to do. When YouTube first came out, it was a separate company, but it's not now. It's all joint. If Google really wants to continue to grow, then they have to provide, they have to promote content. And if they're not gonna, if they're gonna start charging people like myself to pay for clicks, that is not going to work. That is not going to work, because all you're doing is showing your content to people who might not even be interested, right? You have to, it has to be people that are really interested in what you're providing. I mean, you can't push it down people's throat. You can't force lemons down somebody's throat if they don't like lemons, if you see what I mean. So what's going to happen? I'll tell you what's going to happen. We're just going to end up with a situation where Google YouTube is going to be full of corporate media channels. It's all going to be the same old story of, I stopped watching TV 20 years ago because I got sick of being force-fed all this nonsense that I'm not interested in. You know, constantly showing you beds and showrooms and new baths, new sinks, new clothes, and I'm not interested in all that. I'm not interested. I've never been interested in fashion and all that stuff, and it's just a recycle. It's just a constant buying and putting stuff in the recycling bin. It's a never-ending battle. We have to save the environment. We have to start to learn how to recycle stuff in a friendly way that saves the planet. So yeah, all I'm saying is Google's going the wrong path if they're going to force people to pay for clicks. I mean, that's not going to work, because people like myself, content providers, who aren't getting anything, who aren't getting any benefits, who aren't getting any income from it, are just going to say, that's it, I've had enough. I can't afford it. I haven't got the money to I'm not going to pay to create content. You know, all my research, it cost me a lot of money to buy 3D filament for my printer. It cost me money to buy magnets. It cost me money to buy copper wire. It cost me money to buy, it takes a lot of time. And if they're expecting us to pay YouTube as well, no, sorry, that's not gonna work. I'll just say bye bye YouTube if that's the case. Anyway, I'll put the link in the end screen for you to look at what Lewis Rossman's opinion is, because he's very outspoken. He's a bit loud, actually. When I say loud, I mean he just curses a bit, but you got to take him with a pinch of salt. Anyway, he's right though. He's right, because the industry is it is circling the drain. It's about to go down, but because they haven't done things right. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I better put my glasses back on. I took them off a while because I've just been treating my eyes with some stuff, and I can't see a damn thing without my glasses. Even with my glasses, I'm a bit bad sighted over distance. So yeah, if you're waving at me in the street, don't expect me to respond, because I probably can't even see who you are, because I got bad focus, bad eyesight. Bye for now.